Do you know all the laws of exponents and all the rules of radicals? Let's do it. So we have 8 laws of exponents: product rule, quotient rule, power of a power of a quotient, zero exponent, negative exponent, fractional exponent, power of a product. So what comes under product rule? I will be explaining with the help of proper example also. Okay. So here what we are going to write: x raised to power m into x raised to power n. Now the bases are same and multiplication sign is there. That's why it is called product rule. So powers will get added. Okay. X raised to power m plus n. Now the quotient rule says one part is divided by the other one. I have taken the same thing, but this time division is there. So bases are same, division is there, powers will get subtracted. Power of a power, that means already there is one power outside the bracket, there is one another power, so these will get multiplied. Okay, so here x raised to power m multiplied by n. Power of a quotient, that means bases are different but the power is common. So you can expand this by keeping the power separately to each part. Okay, x raised to power m, y raised to power m. Zero exponent is self-explanatory. Anything raised to power 0 is always 1. Negative exponent, that means minus m is there. You can make it positive by taking the reciprocal 1 upon x raised to the power m. Now fractional, that means x raised to power m by n. It can be written like nth root of x raised to power m. Now product, power of a product. So it will be, if we have two bases, different bases, and we have a common power, so we can separate it. The power will get intact to each base. Okay, so these are the 8 laws of exponents. Now I will be taking examples. Now these are the examples. Let us recall how many. You can just remember which rule is to be applied. 2 raised to power 4 into 2 raised to power 3. Product rule, and bases are same, powers will be added. 4 plus 3 gives you 7. So this is how you get the answer 128. Now this is 5 raised to power 7 divided by 5 raised to power 4. Bases are same, powers will be subtracted, quotient rule. So it is 125. Now this rule, when two powers are there, so these powers get multiplied. 2 raised to power 6. 64 is the answer. Now two different bases are there and we need to expand this with a common power. So it can be written like this. It will become 36x square. Now 8 by x, bases are different, power is common. So we can just expand it in a similar way we did with this 6x square. And this is going to be 64 divided by x square. Anything raised to the power 0 is always 1. Negative exponent is there. We want to make it positive. Just take reciprocal. So you have 1 upon 81. Now fractional power, that means I just told you, you have to do x and which root you are going to take over here. Third root of x square. Okay, this is x square is inside the root and this is third root of this. Now let us deal with the radical rules. Now these are radicals rule. First one is normal root. That means if we have this kind of situation, nth root of a. Okay, so it can be written like a raised to the power, what should I write? 1 upon n. So this is a raised to power 1 by n. Power inside root. So that means this kind of situation. I will be giving examples of radical rules also. Okay, not to worry. This kind of situation. So it can be expanded a raised to power m by n. When there is a case of multiplication, then we have nth root of AB. So we can write here its expansion will be nth root of A multiplied by nth root of B. If there is division, nth root of A by B can be written like nth root of A divided by nth root of B. There are two more radical rules. Fifth and sixth, these are most important. You must know this radical rules. Addition and subtraction inside root. What does it mean? That means if I have this kind of scenario, nth root of a plus minus b. So this can be written like it is never equal to this situation. Okay, nth root of a plus minus nth root of b. So I have put not equal to. Okay, now addition and subtraction of powers inside root. That means if the question is nth root of a raised to power n plus minus b raised to power n, so that is never ever equal to a plus minus b. Okay, so now let us do some examples of radicals. So first example is you have to solve this thing. If I have third root of 5, so it can be written 5 raised to the power 1 by 3. Simple. Now third root of 8 square. So it can be written like 8 raised to the power 2 by 3 as per the rules of radicals. Okay, now this is third root of 8 into y. So this can be expanded like this. We can do this thing, third root of 8 into third root of y, and we know that cube root of 8 is 2 and the second variable part is same. Now the fourth example I'm going to take this one, x by 25 under the root, and this is third root of this. So we can just separate it. This is 3 third root of x in the numerator, third root of 27 in the denominator. The upper part is still the same because it is a variable. Here cube root of 27 is 3. Now the fifth one is if I have 3 plus 8 and its third root, it will never be equal to third root of 3 plus third root of 8. Okay, so you have to remember this. And the last example, third root of 5 cube minus x cube. So it will never be equal to 5 minus x. I hope all the rules of exponents all the rules of radicals and their examples are very clear to you. If you have any doubt left, you are most welcome to comment on my video. I will resolve the issue immediately. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.